A portrait of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was unveiled by President Nath Kovind a few days ago in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Well, there were many on social media who pointed a finger at the portrait and said, hey, that's not Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. That's an actor called Prosenjit Chatterjee who played the role of Netaji in a 2019 movie titled Gumnami. But is that really the truth? Take a look. Take a close look at this tweet by the Rashtrapati Bhavan. On the face of it, a lovely portrait of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. But a huge controversy was sparked today when some came out to say that the man in the portrait unveiled by the president isn't Netaji at all. Several prominent opposition leaders pointed out to the portrait, saying it is actually popular Bengali actor Prosenjit Chatterjee who played Netaji in the 2019 film Gumnami. And then things just exploded on social media. The allegation was a serious one. The allegation was that this was a possible presidential level faux pas while commemorating India's beloved freedom fighter. But was that actually the truth?
मुझे माफ कीजिएगा बाबू, मैं आपसे सहमत नहीं हूं.
The alleged monumental mess-up sparked huge hilarity on social media, with jokes being poked at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. But the government has retorted with facts and slammed the entire debate over the originality of the photo as fake, releasing the original photograph of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose upon which the portrait was made. A prominent journalist before that had backed the government's claim, saying the portrait is indeed Netaji, painted by artist Paresh Mehti, based on an old photograph.
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ममता बनर्जी का मंच पर.
The controversy comes to light a day after some very public bad blood between the BJP and West Bengal Chief Minister Mamta at a ceremony to commemorate Netaji on his 125th birth anniversary. It has therefore expectedly invited attacks today, particularly from Trinamool, which has been looking to settle scores in the legacy war. Trinamool MP Mahia Moitra has led the charge, with other opposition leaders joining the attack. The emotive nature of the subject matter and the huge energies invested in commemorating Netaji have turned the portrait controversy into a social media spectacle with a decidedly political edge. Like the disappearance of Netaji, will the portrait remain a mystery too? Bureau Report, India Today. Well, so full disclosure to my viewers, I also did tweet about this particular thing, saying that it's a wrong picture. I later deleted that tweet and it turns out, lesson learned, I stand corrected. But the Trinamool members like Mahia Moitra and many other opposition leaders, people on social media, have continued to say that this is fake, it's wrong, it's not Netaji. Well, let's categorically tell you that portrait is based on a photograph of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and therefore any suggestions that it was not have completely fallen flat. Joining me live now, Sourav Sikdar is a leader of the BJP, Riju Dutta, spokesperson of the Trinamool. Riju, a little bit of egg on the face for, Mahia Moitra, but also your party, given that she went pretty hammer and tongs saying that this portrait is fake and, money is being given for Ram Mandir, but this picture, is based on some actor in Bengali cinema. Turns out that was not the case.
Good evening, Shiv. Good evening to everybody. The thing is, the catchy thing about tweets is that it's a very personal opinion and they are not endorsements. But let me tell you, when I'm here on your channel as a Trinamool spokesperson, I will say that it is a very avoidable controversy. And we do not want to drag the position of the President of India. Neither we want to hamper the dignity of his chair.
But Mahia Moitra
that is a personal opinion. I'm here to represent the party, and I'm saying that there is a confusion regarding the originality of the portrait. It might not resemble Netaji Subhash.
There is no, Riju, there is no confusion now. I got it wrong as well, but there's no confusion. I have put out a clarification.
Let me just finish. An individual's reception of a piece of art can vary.
No, it can't.
That can be
not
debated without creating an unnecessarily hype.
It is not Prosenjit Chatterjee. Basically, it's not Prosenjit Chatterjee. Look at the pictures on my screen right now. It's not Prosenjit. It's based on a very specific, famous photograph of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Riju. I appreciate you have to defend your party, but the question I'm asking you is, this can't be the personal opinion of a Lok Sabha MP of your party when she's talking about the president.
But when you see whether it is a Lok Sabha MP, whether it is anybody in a party or from other parties, when they're tweeting about something, it is completely their personal opinion. Our party's front is, it is a very avoidable controversy. We do not want to drag the president, the dignity of the president of India and hamper the dignity of his chair. That is our stand.
So you're saying
we are
you
not
don't
going to be a part of it.
Okay, so I'm going to interpret that as
an artist who painted this portrait, his perception can vary.
No, Riju, those disclaimers don't count here. If you're saying that you don't want to drag the controversy, I'm going to interpret that as you saying that, sorry, we were wrong, let's move on from this. Sourav Sikdar, how do you see this? Do you see this? Sourav Sikdar, how do you see this? Do you see any malified intent in this, or do you think the Trinamool just got sort of carried away in this whole legacy war and wanted to score some pot shots at the BJP?
No. Question doesn't arise about this intentional, about any bad intention of this controversy. See, the thing is, Trinamool Congress nowadays, they are actually trying to politicize everything. I mean, if the president himself told us that it was a mistake by his office. So when president is actually accepting the fact,
no, but it's not.
Why they are
it's not. There's nothing wrong with the picture.
And yes, and the thing is, I mean, Mahia Moitra said it was a picture of Prosenjit Chatterjee, and it was the North poster of Netaji, and when it was accepted by the president office that it was not a picture of Netaji. It has been done a mistake from his office. Then why they are dragging into it controversy?
Sourav, your information is incorrect. The president's office has made no such clarification because they don't need to. The picture is correct.
What is he
There's
saying?
nothing wrong with the picture. Riju, okay. Saurav,
Yes,
just to correct you, the president's office has not made any clarification. They have only tweeted a picture of the portrait. There is nothing to clarify because the picture is actually based on a photograph of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. But Riju, my question to you is, I accept and I appreciate that you don't want to drag this on because it can get embarrassing. It's an emotive issue. But the fact remains that because of the high intensity war of words between your party and the BJP over Netaji, we saw what happened yesterday in Kolkata on stage with the Chief Minister Mamta as well. There is a lot of bad blood. So, people might interpret this as the Trinamool getting carried away in the desperation to score some kind of brownie points against and pot shots against the BJP. And that's why they mistakenly carried this issue.
No, Shiv, I won't agree to that. But I will clarify that, first of all, for all the viewers, this is a portrait of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and when it is being unveiled in the president's office, there might be confusion. We might find it similar, but it is the portrait of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and we all endorse it as the portrait of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So there is no doubt in it. Number one. Number two, there is no need for us to score brownie points. The Prime Minister of the country respected the legacy of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose in his own way. There can be a lot of debates in it, and I have personally done 10 debates on it. We have respected the legacy of Netaji as Desh Nayak Divas because Desh Nayak was coined Desh Nayak by Ravi Thakur, and we have paid our own respects to him. So at the end of the day, he's the bravest son of the soil. He's a patriot. He's a martyr.
Okay.
And it is a matter of great respect and great honor for us Bengalis as well that his portrait is in the president's office, and let's just stick to that. There is no controversy.
Saurav Sikdar, final comment. Is this issue closed now? This whole portrait controversy, is it closed now, or do you think it's going to continue? Mahia Moitra has deleted her tweet, but there's been no apology from her side.
I think this should be closed because for this kind of mistake, I mean, everything cannot be politicized. Okay. I mean, we have seen
that's very gracious of you.
That a birthday of Netaji, when it was celebrated in Calcutta, and some people chanted Jai Sri Ram, the reaction of Chief Minister has I mean we all has been seen through your channel
Okay.
or
Okay.
in other media.
No, there
But
is.
No, if you go into that debate, Shiv,
No,
then-
I'm closing it because I'm out of time. That's a completely separate debate. I agree with you, Riju. We'll debate that on another day. So I think it's the gracious note to end on. You're saying they don't want to pursue this further. So
Netaji
case
should
closed.
not be
No more
politicized.
politics
We respect
over the
Netaji and
Netaji
let's not
portrait. But I
politicize
believe that politics will continue over Netaji himself. We'll keep that for another day. Riju and Sourav, thank you very much for joining me here on 5 Live. And we're ending today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.